Hello, fellow bioelectric meat suits, and thank you for joining me for this iteration of the dubious. Hi, welcome back. So today's episode is about flat Earth theory.
The Earth isn't flat.
And I want to come out right away and say that I myself am not a huge proponent of this theory. It was brought to my attention by a friend of mine.
Ooh, Soup's on.
And what really got me curious about it was that it's actually kind of difficult to disprove.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Now, of course, you can check YouTube, and there are a plethora of videos describing experiments for and against round Earth theory. But I'm somebody who's spent quite a bit of time just in the civilian realm, researching space and space science, and have written about it in school. And just, I would consider myself to be semi-knowledgeable as far as civilians go.
Oh, you didn't do a...
Good job.
And there were a few things that definitely came up for me. First of all, I tried to disprove this with the obvious fact that we have images of the Earth. We have several from several sources. This one is from the Apollo missions in the 1960s. This one is more recent. It's from a project called EPIC, and basically it is a collage of images taken over time as the camera orbits the Earth. Third one here is from Russia. Now, it's funny because Russia was a part of the space race for a long time, but it wasn't until 2012 when they finally released an image of the whole Earth. And this is it. And you can obviously see that it's red where it should be green. They say this is because we use an infrared lens to highlight life forms on the Earth. They'll show up in red. For example, plants will show up in red. So this is why you have this, of course. Who wants to see what the Earth really looks like from space? But back to these ones from Apollo and from EPIC. Contrast that with this. This is an image showing the Earth at night. Now, all of these images of the whole Earth at night are either composites or are completely artistic. They're created by people using data that they can get. I myself have made one of these types of things. You can find it here. But what is striking is that on all the officially released ones from Russia, from NASA, you can see there are no stars, there are no city lights, and there are no auroras. That is pretty much the rule across the board. You can find some official images that show these things. In the whole Earth context, I would love to see them. But me and the movie Gravity and many artists have produced images of the Earth that show it clearly displaying aurora from the view of the whole Earth visible. So the first one is that the pictures that we have of the whole Earth are legitimately not very convincing as far as do they empirically represent what the Earth looks like. Aside from the Apollo image from the 60s, the answer is absolutely not. These are data constructs. Apollo is the only time that we have photographic images. And of course, the originals are gone apparently. And you can see there are problems with this. The atmosphere is, the edge of the planet is absolutely crisp. There's no distortion from the edge of the atmosphere as you see on newer pictures. Or indeed, there's very little atmospheric glare, which come up in my simulated pictures. And even in the Russian one, you can see the start there. It has sort of a crescent flash. Because we expect that to be energized at certain angles, but never in the official imagery. So the second one, is first-hand accounts. Now, not many people have been to the poles of this world, north or south.